today. It's the National Football League. It's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, it's a good matchup in the AFC South between our visitors and the Houston Texans. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Taking it about the 1. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the former Mississippi State product, the mobile quarterback, Dak Prescott.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. First down. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Prescott on first down. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. So here comes the Titans offense. They'll start with great field position. They will be led out by their dual-threat quarterback, the veteran from Clemson. It's Deshaun Watson.
Tremendous overall athlete. Does everything that you're looking for. Big time in the...
Second and short now following the fumble. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up second.
Prescott from the gun. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Jeffrey Simmons able to record his 5th sack of the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Here's Jones on the return. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And it'll be Titan football.
At their own
London about set to take over on offense. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Second and 12. At the 20.
Out of the gun, Watson. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. from the gun. Here's Watson. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First down, Titans, gain of 12. And that catch, he just hit number 800 in his NFL career.
And just think, that puts you in top 35 range all time in the NFL in terms of number of catches. One significant guy in that number, Shannon Sharp, who was a tight end. That's big-time play right there.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. Here's Watson. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
To the air yet again, Watson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. A first down carry for Henry. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the 22.
The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 24 carries, 59 yards.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
And now hang tight here. Following the play, still down on the ground, is A.J. Brown. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Footing always a concern, but the extra points up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Now comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll start on the ground with Swift. He's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a carry for Swift. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Over the middle, complete. It's Cunningham. And he is going to have a Texans first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
On 2nd down, Swift. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Take a couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game would be ideal.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Over the middle here to Brown. The 30, 20. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown, 84 yards. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown.
For the extra point.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Heading out as the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Swift. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Swift, the ball carrier. He was tackled at the 27.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
With the score, Titans 14, Texans nothing.
From the 27, Prescott. That'll be taken in there by James Washington.
That's good.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Prescott now. The open man is Westbrook. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. From the shotgun, it's Prescott toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Prescott now from the 50. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down.
On the counter, it's Henry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. Watson. That's caught by Howard. The Titans on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Watson. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 20.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you get a chance to come back to it when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
Well, still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Play action now. Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Henry. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. That pick is 9th on the season.
Remember when we were kids and you were playing Little League Baseball? And they penciled you in the 9 spot in the order. That wasn't so good, was it?
Were you in the 9 hole?
Or you played the 9 position, right field. That wasn't so great.
That wasn't. You're picking dandelions out there.
Exactly.
But the 9 picks,
you want that in a big way. That's a great season.
Heck of a season.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Throwing on second down. Watson.
36-yard line.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 10.
From the gun, Watson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And he finds Howard complete. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
48-yard line.
And this one's incomplete. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the side.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
But maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. On now is the Titans punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Texans back out there and ready to go. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Now it's Swift. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott
at the 40-yard line.
And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
So the ref takes a peek here, wants to see if the receiver had possession and both feet inbounds.
If this were a college game, this would be a legal catch. It's the second foot that they're...
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Got an open man, it's Washington. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he goes out of bounds, it looks like right at the 50. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. 3rd down here.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
They'll throw again. Prescott. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
Got his man there complete to Gallup. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And the Titans first down.
Out of the gun, Watson. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
To throw is Watson. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Yards to go.
Watson looks to throw again. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Prescott from the gun. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Complete.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
And now this throw complete to Washington. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They run out of the gun with Swift. Room here to run. And he's taken down inside the 30. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll run here with Swift. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Dory Jackson on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
They'll run the draw here with Swift. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Prescott. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
Pass interference. Defense.
This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Hunter Henry, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Now on 2nd and 13. Watson looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. A 1st down throw for Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9.
Running is Swift, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Once again, it's Swift. And this will be a Texans 1st down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to the running game with Swift. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's good for a Texan 1st down, a 12-yard pickup. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
3-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Prescott to throw it. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
3rd and long for Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives him the 1st.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken him really deep into the...
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Tackles back.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
on 3rd down, it's Prescott. Henry's got it out on the left side. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
Right there, 54, right there.
Trying the power game with Ham. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. So it'll be 2nd and goal when we return. We've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll run with Swift. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Swift with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. A 1-yard run on 1st down, another one on 2nd. It might not do much for the yards per carry average, but it gets them 6 points.
And at contract time, you want to show touchdowns scored way more than you want to show yards per carry.
Blankenship out for the point after. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
32-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. On the left side, Gallup's got it. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 38-yard line.
Caught on the right side by Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And this is going to be hauled in. Oh, what a catch at the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
1st and goal.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. To the air yet again, Watson. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. There defensively to make the play, Joejuan Williams. On 2nd and goal, Watson. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
And I don't think there should be much of a discussion here, but you know how I am. You kick the football, you take the lead. How bold do you want to be in this situation, though?
The score, Titans 17, Texans 14.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. And from the shotgun, it's Prescott. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd.
They'll try and run here with Swift. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
On the return is Jones. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return.
26-yard line.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Watson. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Brown. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down.
Now Watson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Juwan Williams. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd
and 3.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, the bad news, they had the turnover last time. The good news, their defense only surrendered 3. So now we are set up for a great finish, all tied here in the fourth. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 50-yard.
Now an option play on second down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they said? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Give him 3 yards there on the first down pickup.
And the Titans.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Watson.
That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
2nd and 8.
Derrick Henry. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. They keep it with Henry on first down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
7-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run with Henry. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this one is right down the middle. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
Prescott to throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Run with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Intended for number 86. Incomplete.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Again, it's Henry. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. They got the interception, but very little movement after. That forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
17.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, You're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen?